All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Where we left off, we ran through the woods. We actually felt some spirits of our sister. Um, the last episode was very interesting. As she wakes up, she's bleeding. So we're gonna see if we could actually wash her up. I'm sure there's a bathroom we could go into to get her. Oh, here we go.
That's better. But I still don't understand all of that blood. That's never happened to me before. But I'm not going to tell my doctor. Otherwise, he'll make me stay in bed and rest.
You don't want to stay in bed and rest? You don't want to do that? Okay. All right. What do we want to wear today? Let's go for this thing.
This dress is only for special occasions.
Oh, guess not. That's so dope. Yeah, I swear, I like how they did that. At least you can see the clothes, the detail that they that she put on. I like that. All right. All right. Let's bounce.
It's very rude, but I could pick up the phone and listen to their conversation.
How are you doing today, Rennie?
I'm worried, Father. Very worried. We found more partisan tracks in the woods, right next to the house. That Lapo, I suspect he may be involved in the death of...
No, please don't say that. It's not possible. I know the boy and I don't...
Father, anything is possible in these dark times. Anything. That boy didn't even come to say goodbye to Julia. Didn't they love each other dearly?
He must be terribly scared, and Julia always used to say that.
Yeah, sure, she used to say they were just friends, but you know too, right? Friends are not supposed to do such things, Father. Or are they? But anyway, you're defending them both. You, my husband, and even the nanny who, deep down, is a good woman.
The nanny. I believe the nanny is the one who hurt Julia. With her evil passion for those cards, they are cursed things. I hope you made them disappear.
Of course, I keep them safe in my room. Anyway, you must forgive me, Father. I have to go. They've come to pick me up. Have a good day.
You too.
Lapo's involved in Martha's death. My mother is losing her mind again. How could anyone even imagine such nonsense? And Don Attilio, he is a great friend, but what a weird view. Those cards are just a game, but most importantly, they're mine. Why on earth did they take them from me?
Following the dramatic news from the countryside, Archbishop Toccarelli will protest with the French in the city for the raping being committed by invading troops. New ordinance for the safety of citizens.
25
This
ISO
moment on,
film. When the
it is
sun is high in
forbidden
the sky,
for
it's
anyone to
perfect.
leave their homes and walk the streets of San Cassiano. All windows, including cellars, house entrances, and doorways, must remain closed night and day. The population are advised
General
to stay in their
Edict
cells,
K.
or,
New
where
rules
these
on
do not
curfew and
exist,
women's behavior.
churches and other large
German
buildings.
command of S.
The patrols
Vincenzo
of
Arturi.
German armed
Telephone
forces
number
have orders to shoot at
1185.
people who are on the street, or who are found looking out of their windows. I shall repeat for clarity. New ordinance for the
The
safety
radio
of
needs to be
citizens.
kept on at all times
This
these
moment
days.
on,
It can
is
save your
forbidden
life
for
knowing
anyone to
things on
leave their
time,
homes
especially
and
before they happen.
walk the streets of San Cassiano. All windows, including cellars, house entrances, and doorways, must remain closed night and day. The population are advised to stay in their cellars, or, where these do not exist, churches and other large buildings. The patrols of German armed forces have orders to shoot at people who are on the street, or who are found looking out of their windows.
Dear Mother, this is hard, but I have something to tell you. I found out that Julia is pregnant. Go to the lake tomorrow morning at 7 and watch her as she bathes. You'll see that her tummy is growing. Martha. What? I'm not pregnant. Why is everything becoming even more confusing? I'm searching for an explanation, but instead I'm left with more questions. Here are my cards. Nanny and I always used to play with them. She would predict my future and I pretended to predict hers. The future was always good for everyone. Maybe when she read them, she saw my true future, which she hid from me. Or more likely, these cards are actually just a stupid game to reassure and deceive oneself with. But deceiving oneself is sometimes necessary. How can we live happily otherwise?
Very
Pervertin
interesting.
again. I feel like these pills do nothing other than agitate her. Romola, 15th of July 1944. Dear Mrs. Irene, I'm writing to let you know that all is well here at the villa. Thank you for being so considerate and caring. I apologize for the simplicity of the housing you were forced to live in. I also locked the room where the little one used to stay as requested. I've left you the key. It is the one with the pink keyring. Try to stay safe. Best regards, Nanny. Why on earth did Mummy have that door locked? It was my room. What is she trying to hide?
Oh wow. Oh. Yeah, I'll pick one way over here.
The end of a relationship. It's very clear, but my plans will be successful. I only need to know what these plans are.
Oh, so I could pick these out once a day. Alright. No biggie. Alright. So we did everything in here. We picked up everything there. Let's look over here.
This is Mummy's jewellery. She wears them every day, even though Daddy says it's impractical and dangerous to show signs of wealth these days. As usual, she doesn't want to listen to reason and ends up arguing with Daddy until he goes to play war, as she says. There are more and more weapons around, and everyone is scared after what happened.
Okay.
As a child, when I spent those short years with the nanny, this was my room.
We'll be back in there. We'll find a key. Guarantee.
The superior commander of the German Federal Armed Forces announces 1. Whoever is in possession of weapons or explosives not reported to the German headquarters will be shot. 2. Whoever harbors bandits and or protects them and provides them with clothing and or weapons will be shot. 3. Whoever is aware of the existence of any rebel groups or even lone rebels without reporting them will be shot.
Okay.
War rages on the Eastern Front, an attack launched by the Soviets after hours of cannonade. The fight on this front has been going on for a long time. Fighting in Normandy. Victorious Germanic counterattack on the road from Perrières to Carentan. Pont Heber reconquered north of Saint-Lô. Many US losses caused by the flying bomb action.
Okay. Alright. So we have pictures to develop. There's our sister. That last episode was very, very intense, wasn't it? Oh my goodness, people. Oh. Different doors are open now during the day. This is where we picked up the tripod. Oh, look. We could take a picture. Okay. Let's take a picture. Um, all right. Let's use some of our extras because we got all the goods. Let's try this one. All right. I wonder, should we do the flash? You think we should have the flash on too? All right. Okay. All right. So we we literally just got the ones that we need. Um. So now we just gotta get ourselves focused. Probably got to walk in a little closer. Hold up. All right. Let's fix the hmm, it's out of focus. Hmm. Hold up. Let me see something. All right. Having a little trouble getting this thing to focus, right? I'm gonna have to switch headphones. I thought I charged these. Oh, there we go. All right, let's take this shot real quick. All right, let me switch headphones really quickly. So obviously, there's certain parts of the game, obviously, that we could just take certain shots at, and which is actually pretty cool. So I like that. That's actually really cool. Hold on a second. Okay. I'm never a fan of these headphones because of how I don't know. They're supposed to be noise canceling headphones, but let me tell you, I hear everything in the background. Drives me up the wall. That's why I don't really like these. I just use these now just to listen to music. Okay. All right. So we took that shot there. So now we'll go to the dark room because we got lots of photos to look into.
This lens increases the framed area. It allows me to fit more into the image. Red filter for super high contrast photos. With this lens, everything gets bigger.
Yo, was this tape recorder in here before?
I have to be careful and keep the volume down as I listen. I must go unnoticed. I am meant to be deaf after all.
Ready? Julia! You ready?
Sure, Daddy. I'm good to start.
I've already started recording.
Oh, no, my voice will sound awful.
No way, come on. Didn't you want to study singing anyway?
No, I was young and stupid when I said that.
Okay, ready?
Go. Oh, how nice. It's the rehearsal for last week's concert. I never heard the recording. But I was right, my voice is awful. Cannot be called singing. Anyway, it's time I develop these film roles. I can't wait any longer. I wish I could just stop time. These images could change everything. I cannot bear the fact that I may have hurt Martha. I would rather die. Damn my head and these memory lapses. It's such a pain not remembering. It's like getting lost inside yourself.
I wonder, does it matter which one we pick? All right, let's develop this one first, I guess.
Here I was running toward the pier, just as I remember.
So I'm assuming we have to. I'm assuming we have to what? But wait, there's only one. So wait a minute. I don't have to keep developing these photos then. Hold up. Let's see what happens if we walk out. Will it like give us something? She's not talking. Um. Hmm.
This is the center of our farm, but since we moved here, it hasn't worked like it used to. Security matters, Daddy says.
I must be going the right way then. Hmm. Maybe I needed to develop all those pictures. I'm like real confused now. Hmm. All right. Let's run back to the room. Yeah, because I'm completely confused now. Hold on. Hmm. No, so we did take that picture. Okay. Hmm. He's running towards the pier. Hmm. This is when we were just taking random pictures. Um, we did take a picture of that helmet. Remember? uh, is this where we need to be? All right. That look like it's going back inside the house, though, right? Hmm. Yeah. All right. So maybe there's more photos I gotta take. I mean, develop. All right. Obviously, there's more uh things we have to develop. Has to be. All right. Ah, look at that. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. These are the ones we already took. Yeah, remember we were just taking tons of random photos. Let's develop this one then.
I'm carrying Martha to shore. I'm trying to save her. My memories, although fuzzy, do match reality. I feel a little better. Now I can find out who really hurt Martha. Maybe I should meet with the White Lady. She might be able to tell me something. Is this crazy talk? Yes, definitely. But what's normal about any of this? Maybe you have to be a little crazy to get anything done.
Let's develop this one. I think this is what we got to do.
Yes, I've undressed and I'm about to dive in. This matches my memory.
All right, so I think we literally let me just take a look. I think we did every one of them now. From her running. Okay, we've got this one. We've already developed that one. We developed this one. We developed her holding her sister. Oh, the cloth. Yes. We gotta take a picture. We gotta develop this one. See what this is about. Right? No, we don't. It doesn't matter. See, there's no thing on the side. So yeah, that's irrelevant. All right. Um, I am confused on what we need to do. I don't know. Um, let's see if she says something as we go out. Hmm. I don't know why this church keeps. No. They won't let us in. Hmm. Let me see something. Hold on. Um, use camera. Uh, extras. Infrared lens. No. Hmm. I keep believing there's something over here. Could be wrong. Because nothing's popping up. Hmm. Hmm. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's see. The White Lady. Hmm. So we need to go to the lake? A lot of this we already did. We found the tarot cards already, but we didn't go to the lake. Okay. Um. Hmm. Hmm. But if we were to go to the lake, we would probably have to go at night. Hmm. All right. If I can't, if nothing happens with this picture I just took, oh, what's this?
It must have been Lapo, the dummy. There's little wonder why everyone thinks there's more than friendship between us.
Hmm. And we might have to go visit that white lady. We might have to do that. Let's see what happens here. Nothing. Pictures that are important, they show up on the screen on the side. So if the picture's not important, then it's not gonna tell you what to do. So I gotta keep that in mind too. All right, so we're gonna go to the lake. That's the only thing I can think of is going to the lake. So we'll make our way to the lake. That's the only thing I can think of right now is going to the lake. Everything's open now. Look at that. So much different stuff you could do during the day than you could at night. Hmm. And we probably got to look around for photos to take too.
According to Nanny, this was an old windmill. It has been abandoned for as long as I can remember, and it has always given me the creeps.
I can see why.
Tuscans. Throughout Italy, the people are fighting against the German invaders. Over a third of Italy has already been liberated from this loathed invader. We know that you are doing a lot to prevent the Germans from strengthening their power over you. The day of your liberation is approaching. Your freedom is certain. Your region is of the utmost importance in this war of liberation. Hinder the Germans by refusing to cooperate with them in any way. Transport is essential for the German troops and their supplies. Your region is the centre of the transport network south of the Apennines. The triangle of La Spezia, Florence, Livorno is of great importance to the Germans and their hope to maintain a yoke over Italy. Tuscans, double your efforts. The day of liberation is fast approaching. Unite and do your utmost to speed up your liberation.
All right, can't go that way. All right, as further as we can go. All right. So what we're doing right now, we're just looking around, um, seeing if there's any pictures we could take, any clues, and we're gonna go as far as they let us go. Might not be able to even go this far. I'm sure it'll stop us, if anything. Lucky she does a little run. Look for signs of any clues. Anything we could take a picture of. Did a great job with this game, man. The details are amazing. Yeah. Okay, let's head back down. Nothing to see here. Hmm. See what's over this way.
Go to the town now? What are these ideas that randomly pop into my head?
Hmm. Well, that lets you know that we can't go that way. Okay. What's this? All right. All right. So we're gonna make our way to the river, the lake. See what happens. Because right now we're there's nothing for us to see. I don't know why I keep thinking there's something over here. Hmm. Right. So we'll make our way to the lake. See what happens. We developed the photos, so it's another for us to develop. I'm sure once we get down here, it's gonna start getting dark. Try to keep our eyes open for any pictures to take. What's this?
This is an unnerving place. I had never been here when I was little. Nanny kept me well away from it.
No pictures to take. She can't do any climbing. So there's no climbing for her. You can get lost out here. It's not like they give you hints. You're just wandering in hopes that she says something to give you a boost.
Los, schnappen wir uns diese Bastarde!
Jesus.
Los! Hey, hey, hey! Los geht's! Hier lang! Hier drüben! Oh, hey! Vorwärts! Hier! Sie sind da lang! Verdammt! Los, laufen!
What is going on here? What are the soldiers doing? It's dangerous, I know, but I want to follow them and see what's happening.
Verdammt!
I hope she doesn't get shot. They going this way is the way. Jesus.
Oh God, please no. Lapo, my dear friend. What have they done to you?
They ripped his whole legs open. Jesus.
Your handkerchief was the symbol of what you believed in. At least that is left of you.
Grab that letter.
Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone and I cannot reconcile myself.
Du hast ein Mädchen erschossen, du Idiot.
Scheiße, scheiße, scheiße. Was machen wir jetzt? Sieh mal, was sie um ihren Hals hat. Sie ist eine von ihnen. Es musste getan werden.
Sie ist die Tochter von General Erich K., du verdammter Trottel. Sie war die Freundin von diesem armen Kerl. Oh, verdammt, jetzt sind wir wirklich am Arsch.
Scheiße. Lass uns abhauen.
Aber sie lebt noch. Sie liegt im Sterben. Siehst du, wo du sie getroffen hast? Sie ist bestimmt schon tot. Wir müssen jetzt abhauen, sonst sind wir auch bald tot.
I'm dying, I thought. But strangely enough, I wasn't afraid. In fact, I was almost relieved. When I returned, I found myself once again in the midst of a bad dream. One whose meaning I did not understand at the time.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? Oh, jeez. She's dead. Oh, my goodness. Alright, alright. Let's,
I give you back your appearance. 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 I give you back your appearance.
Two sisters were destined to die. Julia, the first sister, and Martha, the second. On Julia's day of departing, identical twins stood before me, impossible to tell apart. They questioned my presence, since they were still so young. Julia must come with me, I demanded, but they both claimed to be Martha. I explained that Martha's fate was soon to be the same, and their games were useless. I didn't have time for it. The war was keeping me busy. But they didn't concede, and instead kept insisting. Can we follow you together? No, impossible. Are you sure Martha will die too? Nothing is certain in wartime. What if the wrong person went with you? Then you would have cheated death. One would die unjustly, and the other would simply be delaying her fate. They discussed amongst themselves, then hugged before one of them came forward. She stared in a determined, almost threatening manner. I guessed it was Martha sacrificing herself, giving more time to her sister. But I stayed silent, not to reveal their failed deception. No one lies to the face of their own death. So I asked how their choice was reached. We drew lots by throwing a medallion, she said quietly. They had trusted in fate. Oh, how naive they were. They knew fate plays by its own rules, which is true, but it is also my ally. Fate never would have allowed the wrong girl to follow me. In that case, my work was done. She must have been Julia. However, little to my knowledge at the time, that blasted medallion had the same name engraved on both sides. Martha's. So, my first assumption was correct. They were too damned smart, and had fooled both fate and me. One thing is for sure. I'll put things back where they belong. I will correct my ignorance and give fate back its blindfold.
Ugh. Damn, this hurts so bad. I can hardly breathe.
What's that picture we took? So she lived. She got shot. Wow. I am. This game here is just. Oh, but look, and the days are moving too. Remember, it was the 17th. when we left. Hmm. Wow. Okay. I am I am stuck with this game here. Hmm. Wow. Oh man. All right. This was a long one. Um. Wow. Yeah. Okay. There was a couple things I did want to do. I don't know if they'll let us do
No,
it.
no, no, my bag is not here. My diary. Lapo's letter.
How is she? How is my daughter? Please, doctor. Please give me good news.
It's a miracle she's alive, Eric, but she will be all right. The bullet passed right by her heart and exited her chest. Unbelievably, it missed her lungs, spine, and heart. She could have been paralyzed or died. But thankfully, she's fine. I examined her thoroughly. She didn't even lose that much blood. She was lucky. And you were lucky, so to speak.
She was lucky that my wife went for a walk in the woods. Otherwise,
Otherwise, she would have bled to death, yes.
I don't know what to say. All of this, it's too much. So much death and suffering. Nothing more.
Don't worry, Eric. She's young, so she'll recover quickly. I'll be here all day anyway.
Thank you, doctor, for everything. Do you mind coming with me to pick my wife up from the cemetery? The funeral will start soon in the chapel.
Of course not. Lead the way.
You know, with all of these preparations for the funeral, Irina wants everything to be perfect. It's her way of coping, so she doesn't have to think about everything going on. She is a woman who has suffered so much. Maybe too much.
There's my bag. Thank God. Let's hope Lapo's letter is in there. Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone, and I cannot reconcile myself to that fact. I have to stay hidden, and sadly I can't run to you. Even if I would love nothing more than to hold you tight and cry together. No words. I just want to be close to you. Can we meet in the barn tonight? I will try my best to be there around midnight. Don't be alarmed, but if things get ugly, please remember this number, 6934. He knew he was in serious danger, but what about the letter? I had it in my hand when the soldiers ran off. Mummy found me, and if she's read it, well, she hates Lapo, and now she must know who I am. No, she probably would have left me there to die. She'd rather have no daughter than the wrong one. Before I passed out, I must have put it back in my bag. There is no other explanation. There is darkness that brings uncertainty, but there will be a guide. Something that can teach me something. July 19th. I retrieved the cameras at the lake, but I had convinced myself that I was the one who had hurt Martha. So much so that when I had the rolls with me on the way home, I found myself in another horrible dream. I don't even remember going to sleep. As soon as I woke up, I developed the film. The photos confirmed to me that my memory of that night was correct. It was a great relief. I have decided to go back to the lake in an attempt to communicate with the White Lady. I know it's a crazy thought, but I can't get it out of my head. I need to know what happened to Martha, so I must pursue every possible avenue, even the path of insanity.
All right. So, I'm assuming I have to get dressed for the funeral. Um,
Violence against citizens continues.
I don't think we'll be able to do anything
But
else.
once again, General K's family has come under fire. Now it is the life of her sister, Martha, that is in danger. The blow from the gunshot in her back could have killed her. It is only by the grace of God that the girl is alive. The anti-fascist political motive appears to be the only reason behind the cowardly act. The New Zealand troops are advancing slowly. After the Battle of Poggibonsi, on the 18th, they are still far from the Tavernelli Val di Pisa. The German resistance on the Tuscan hills has
When it's
been
not too sunny outside, the 200 ISO film works well. General Edict K. New rules on curfew and women's behavior. German command of S. Vincenzo Attori. Telephone number 1185.
I wonder, All right, I just want to see something. We got our camera back. Um, I just need to see if we could go outside. I know we're barefoot, but let's see if she could go outside. Is
Go
there?
to the funeral in my underwear? Sure, why not? Mummy would definitely appreciate that.
All right, so yeah, we can't. All right, okay. No, I was just hoping to see if we could go outside because I still believe that we missed something um when it came to taking some photos. I still believe that we could have done something. It's still sticking in my head. Um, I guess we'll wrap it up right here. When we return, we'll get ourselves dressed for the funeral and move forward. All right. And if we get a chance to do any free roaming, I'm gonna actually try to take some pictures because we were able to free roam at some different, spots. I'm thinking I could have took pictures there. It just keeps dawning on my head. I really thought we could have took pictures. And hold up, wait a minute. You see that, right? The pictures that we had of our sister together that was on the table is gone. It's just that picture now. Who switched the picture? Was it her mother? Huh. Very interesting. All right, we'll wrap it up. I'll see you guys on the next one. Let's do this.